Howdy everybody, this is Tyson Fuel Systems Research and Development. Okay, today I am changing the fuel filters on this deuce and a half M35A2. It's a 1971. So I'll show you where the fuel filters go on this thing and go from there. Okay, so the first filter on this thing comes and it sits right kind of behind this wheel on the other side of the frame. So if you come right here and you come on the other side of this, it goes right there. I took the housing off already and there it is. Okay, that's the old filter. Yeah, it's in pretty bad shape. So I'm glad I'm changing it out. This should help it out a little bit. Okay, so that's the primary one. What you have to do to get this thing off is you have to loosen the tension screw on the alternator and you have to lift this alternator up. That way you can get your wrench onto this, the head of that bolt down there. I believe it takes a 1 inch to loosen that, but it's kind of a pain. It's not too bad though to do that. Then the secondary and final fuel filter are on the driver's side of the vehicle. I'm going to have to get up on here. Okay. So, there we go. They sit towards the cab and there they are. Your secondary and your final filters. And then you'll just loosen these right here. And once you got those loose, you'll drop these canisters down, put the new filters in. The new filters will come with gaskets. It's a pain. What works best for me is to stretch the gaskets out with my hands to warm them up. That way they're big enough to fit inside of a little groove that's up in here that they'll sit in. And once you stretch them out, you can put them up there and then hold them until they cool down and shrink around it. That way they hold themselves on there. Otherwise, it's super annoying and difficult to keep those little things up there. So that's the best way that I found. Stretch them out, warm them up, put them on, and let them shrink back down onto it to tighten themselves back up. And then you can slide the housing with a new filter up in there and tighten it back up. Once you've done that, you'll need to check for leaks to make sure that it's sealed properly. First time I put one on, it wasn't. So I had to redo that. But that's how that goes. So let me show you the filters that I use. These are Napa Gold filters. So the first filter, which is the one on the passenger side that sits back there, that one is a 3511 Napa Gold filter. I haven't changed that one yet. I have the housing off to do it. And just so you can kind of see what it looks like, that's it right there. Okay, and then there are the gaskets in the package with it, which is nice. And then the 3512s are the larger, the secondary and final filter that you'll use. And those are the part numbers. You can go to Napa and give them those numbers, and they will be able to get them for you. So if you go somewhere else, like AutoZone, Checker Auto, someplace like that, CarQuest, they may be able to cross-reference these numbers. I'm not sure, I haven't tried that, but those are the numbers for the higher quality filters that you can use to change the fuel filters out. So I'll be making some more videos as I work on this thing and get it up and going and all tuned up. I still need to replace the in-tank fuel pump because that's no good, it doesn't even work. I replaced the oil filters already, but I will show you how you would do that and the oil filter numbers and stuff like that. So there's a few other things that I've got to do to this to get it going. I'm replacing the little vent caps right here. This thing right here, that's to release the pressure when it gets hot in that axle. Each axle has one, the transmission has one, the brakes have one. So I'll change all those out just to make sure that they're good and I don't have problems. But yeah, so I'll be doing that for the next little while. I'm turning this thing into a basically a house on wheels, kind of a bug out vehicle type of a deal, and I'll show you how it runs once I got her all tuned up and ready to go. Tasma Fuel Systems Research and Development. Peace out.